Call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth through rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. This is Bakayar Amana. I try to put them up on my Mataz al-Kham 144K channel. It's currently shut down for a week. By the time I get around to this, putting this video up on my channel, I'd have been out of circulation for about a week. They took took a video down that I put up about Bill Gates on the COPSEC, on the mathematical equation, and to to radically revolutionize the world's people by lowering the amount of people on the world, since you got to use certain words or something. But that, and I'm trying to fight it to see if I can get my channel back, but they're full of shit. The Brotherhood said, Elder Yasawama said they're gonna start taking people's channels down. Elder Monatazak said the same thing. The brother out there, Ishar in North Carolina, said the same thing. So I guess I won't get that one back. I don't know. I hope so. But the other channel, Mataz al-Kham 144K GA, is down for 2 weeks. Same channel, same video. I mean, these bastards just, they're going to take it all down anyway eventually. That's the famine of the word. So, but anyway, let's read this. You know, these devils have to go forward with their wicked imaginations and whatnot concerning the mark of the beast. Right? $267 trillion bank to abolish cash, warns customers to prepare for massive digital overhaul. Right? One of the largest banks in Australia is rolling out a plan to terminate cash and checking services. It's an update on its website. Macquarie Bank, which has $267 billion in assets, tells customers that a digital-centered banking experience will begin in November. So, whatever money you got, you better start using it now for things that you're going to need to survive if you want to avoid Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, which these devils are running out of time, like it says in Revelation. Right? Let's get it. Alrighty. Revelation. Hold on. Let's get it. Yep, I was doing some late night reading. Revelation chapter 13. Right? Verse 15. Right? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? So the only way that they're going to be able to kill you, okay, or delete you, is your failure to participate in the cashless society. That's the image. That's the society. This is what they want. This is what they've already set up. Okay? Whether you want to do it or not, or be a partaker in it, it doesn't matter. You know, these devils are out to do, man. Okay? And if you fail to participate in a cashless society, okay, this is what's going to happen to you. Okay? Let's get even more proof of that. Okay? Let's go over here to see if I can find you some more proof of that. Okay? Hold on. Here it is. Let's get proof. Okay. Hold on. Right. See. The World Economic Forum says CBDCs, or central bank digital currencies, must be implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society. Okay? Okay? This is what they're talking about, man. Not just this is the little chip that they want to put in your forehead, but they've got another chip the size of a grain of rice that they want to put underneath your skin. Right? Okay? In your right hand. Okay? This little deal here, see? It's the radio frequency identification micro CHIP. That's what they want to put in your skin, so this way they can keep track of you, right? Your financial transactions. If you're trying to purchase something they're not approve of, they'll just shut off your entire chip, or say that you can't make this transaction at this time. Okay, guns, bullets, accessories for the house, gasoline, perhaps, for generators, to pay your bill, and they're going to tie this to your social credit score. They're already doing it in China. They're doing it. They're going to start doing it in Australia. They've already started doing it in Canada. Okay, in the European nations, they have billions of these microprocessors to be implanted in the citizens of the European nations in NATO. In Sweden, almost 50% of the population in Sweden have already taken this microprocessor in order to keep up with the newest, latest technology. Funny how when they were doing it, there was no COVID, uno nueve in their country at all. There was no pandemic, nothing. There was nothing there. Okay? Because everybody had already started taking this. Okay? Now, let's go back to, right, hold on. Verse 16, Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a M-A-R-K. You see the word, right? You see that word? In their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the M-A-R-K, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? Now let's get an example of the name of the beast and the number of his name. If I can find it, I should be able to find it in here. Just got to be careful. I might overlook it. Okay. The name of the beast or the number of his name. And they all pertain to the number of a man, which is 6. Right? Because remember, man was born on the 6th day. I'm trying to find it. See, there's all kinds of proof of this thing. Right? It's all kinds of proofs. Okay, this is what they want to do, man. See? It's there. Big as shit. See the 6s? Okay, all of these pertain to you. Your ID, your money, okay, and your ability to move about and participate or not participate in their society. You see what I'm saying? This is the wickedness of these people, man. They're the devil the Bible speaks of. See? Let's get you some more proof so this way you can understand how this works. This is the what? See, you can't even say that, And this is what they want to do. They want to put it in your right hand or your left hand, it doesn't matter. Okay, in order for you to participate in a cashless society. This is central bank digital currency, and this is the only way you'll be able to access it. See what I mean? Okay. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a M-A-R-K in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the M-A-R-K, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Now the beast is Rome, and the revised Roman Empire is the Edomite European hegemony. Okay? United States, EU, the Vatican. These are the 3 evil spirits like frogs that cometh up out of the bottomless pit. The bottomless pit are the European nations. That's the reason why you have to ship trees, grass, water, food, stuff like that, because it just doesn't naturally grow there. That's the reason why they had to start up an agricultural state over there in order for the vast majority of these so-called Europeans, which they're actually Edomites, to live. Okay, before then it was the bottomless pit. I mean, it was a rigorous mountainous area. It was cold. It was unforgiving. Okay, filled with disease, all of this stuff. This is where these devils were. This is where these devils came from. Right? No problem. See? Right? This is in the Petra Mountains, of course, but this is where Edom came from. Now, if you can, there's videos online concerning these mountains, and you have the apostles and elders and other righteous men of great millstone that have made comparisons between the Petra Mountains, where these Edomite devils came from, right? And comparing it to modern day society in different cities. The state capitol building, Washington, D.C., the Washington Monument, the Library of Congress, everything is built like this. See with the little obelisks that's holding up the place? Everything looks like this. The city building, the county courthouse, okay, United States Supreme Courthouse, all of this shit, they all look the same. See? Anyways, I just thought I'd try to, I saw this deal, and anyway, in case you missed it, we're phasing out our cash and check services for all products. To prepare for this change, you'll need to start transacting digitally, a safe, quick, and more convenient way to bank. We're removing our cash and check facilities in a phased approach, right? The bank says customers will no longer be able to access a list of over-the-counter services at Macquarie's physical locations, nor deposit or collect checks or order new checkbooks. Okay, now if your check is, when you get paid, is automatically direct deposit, where is it going to be directly deposited to? See? From Friday, November 1st, 2024, you won't be able to write or deposit personal checks, deposit or request bank checks, deposit cash or checks over the counter or at M.O.T.B branches, right? Make a super contribution or payment via check. Please note, any checks received after Thursday, October 31st, will be returned to the sender. Once the changes are rolled out, Macquarie Bank customers will only be able to withdraw paper money from their accounts using ATMs owned by rival banks, with withdrawals capped at $2,000, Australian United dollars, or whatever it's called, per day. The move comes amid a broader shift away from cash across the country. A total of 424 bank branches representing 11% of all banks in Australia were closed from June 2022 and June 2023, according to the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority. At the same time, banks removed access to 718 ATMs. So you see, they're going to force you against your will to partake in this thing. You don't have a choice. That's the plan. Okay, Australians held a rally on April 2nd to protest the widespread closures and bring attention to the country's move away from cash. Right? So, that's about it, man. Right? And this is what they're going to blame it on. Data breach affecting personal information, so they can wipe out all your information and make everything digital under the new central bank digital currency, dog coin. Okay, everything's going crypto now. See, that's all it's about, man. It's all about taking over your money. See, stuff like this. Wells Fargo employee sanctioned after allegedly stealing funds from customers refusing to cooperate with investigation. Okay, I'm telling you, man. This is who's accused of stealing funds from clients. Man, come on, man. Dudes, it was one lady way back in the 1980s. She used to work for a bank, and she took a penny out of all of the customers' accounts, and it added up to $42 million. And that was back in 1989. And she bought everything, man. She was working for a bank, and she took a penny out of everybody's check. If it was direct deposit, she had 1 penny directly deposited into her bank account. Okay, this is back in the 80s. These motherfuckers are wicked, man. They've been up to this no good for a long period of time. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 36, right? Verse 6, right? Lo, thou trustest in this staff of this broken reed on Egypt, spiritual Sodom, LBGTQ alphabet community, right? The Rainbow Coalition, and spiritual Sodom in Egypt. Everybody's got to work for a living. Everybody's complaining nowadays. Shit, you go to work trying to make some money. You can't pay your bills. Even with overtime, you're still breaking even. If that, barely able to buy groceries. Come on now. It's spiritual Egypt. Because in Egypt, if you go back and read the biblical scriptures, right? Basic instruction before leaving Earth, the Bible, about what happened to the Israelites in Egypt, they work you nearly to death. Every year on the pagan Roman holiday of Ashtaroth and woman worship of the Queen of Heaven on Easter, right? They put out this movie by Charlton Heston or Cecil B. DeMille's The 10 Commandments about what happened to the Israelites in Egypt. But it's all a lie, okay? Not the actual story itself, but the actors, right? The people that were actually Israelites and Egyptians were all dark melanated skinned people. You know, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, they can't survive in direct sunlight for too long. They got to have an umbrella or something like that, or they'll die from heat exhaustion. Okay, they'll die from thirst. Okay, they'll skin cancer will pop out. You see what I'm saying? They can't survive in that heat for centuries. 130, 140 degree heat outside in the fucking sun with no shade in sight. Come on now. Okay. You know, people, boy, goddamn Esau, boy, they's just the wicked. I gotta get it. Okay. Yeah. Where was I at? Psalms 58 and 3. You already knew where I was going, right? The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent, which are the lies that come out of their mouth. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Right? And the voice of charmers are the righteous men who are out on the highways and byways, risking their lives and their freedom to spread the truth of the gospel. Okay? That's just what it is, man. I mean, and these devils, man, they know what the fuck they're doing. You know, they just don't care. They don't care what, about you. Okay? They really don't, man. Ecclesiasticus chapter 27, verse 1. Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. Right? So they'll either brush it up under the rug, or they'll turn their back while you're doing wickedness, right? As in verse 2, as a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones, so doth sin stick close between buying and selling. Right? Now, what is sin? All right, let's go get it. Okay. 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is transgression of the law. Now, these evangelical Christians say that since the law is done away with, right? Which doesn't make any sense. You can do whatever you want. That explains the Rainbow Coalition, right? Those are the nihilists and those unbelievers. Okay, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, all this other stuff. These are all nihilists. Okay, these are all different individuals that all they are there to do is to just cause confusion. Let's put it in. Nihilist. Nihilist definition. A nihilist. A person who believes that life is meaningless and rejects all religious and moral principles. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go up here and see if we can get atheist. Atheist definition. Right? Atheism. Atheism, in the broadest sense, is an absence of belief in the existence of deities. So they don't believe in God, right? Less broadly, atheism is a rejection of the belief that any deities exist. Okay? Christianity, Universal Catholicism, Buddhism, Islam, you name it. They don't give a shit. In an even narrower sense, atheism is specifically the position that there are no deities. Okay, what does an atheist believe in? Atheism is one thing, a lack of belief in gods. Atheism is not an affirmative belief that there is no God, nor does it answer any other question about what a person believes. It is simply a rejection of the assertion that there are gods. There's only one God, and his name is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. See? But they don't believe that either. Atheism is too often defined incorrectly as a belief system. See? So, no, these devils, they got to go, man. They have no belief in the Most High God. They don't give a shit about anything but themselves and their own greed. Okay? No, Zephaniah in it. It's like you. I pushed the wrong one. It's all good. Let me get it. It was Zephaniah. Okay. Right? Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Right? And the prey is Esau, Edom. In this biblical context, in the elite of the World Economic Forum, that early in the video, they just stated that in order to participate in a cashless society, you have to have a microprocessor implanted underneath your skin. What the fuck for? Right? That's the only way you can access the central bank digital currency. Now they're speeding up their process of getting done. They want it done in Australia by November 1st, and then after that it's coming here in America. Babylon the Great, which we look forward to because that's the last biblical prophecy that's going to come about besides Jacob's trouble and the Great Tribulation against the children of Israel that number as the sands of the sea. Right? But only a remnant of us are going to be saved. Like it says, it tells you in Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. Right? For my determination is to gather the nations, that they may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Okay, let's go get proof of that. Let's go get Joel. Yep, you knew where I was going. Right? Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days, the nations will be judged. Right? See? For behold, in those days, and then at that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, right? Judah are the Negroes, right? The tribe of Judah consists of Negroes, West Indians, okay, and Haitians. That's Judah. Jerusalem are all of the other minority nations. The Latinos, the Native Americans, and the Hispanics. Okay? We say Hispanics, Espanol, Puerto Rico, Guatemala, Chile, El Salvador, Venezuela, Brazil, Colombia, you know what I mean? What is that? Did I say Argentina? I say Brazil, yeah. Mexico, South and Central America, Cuba. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, real talk. But anyway, that's Jerusalem. Verse 2, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh's judgment, and plead with them there. And to plead, let's get that, because everybody thinks this is God getting down on his hands and knees. Please, please, don't hurt me. Don't hurt my people. Right? Yeah. plead. Let's get it.
Strong's H8199. Shafat. Shafat.
Shafat. Shafat. To judge, to govern, to vindicate, to punish. Right? To rule, to govern, to judge, to decide controversy. Remember the controversy of Zion, the memorial of Israel, the remnant of the seed of the house of Israel, that number of the sand of the sea, the elect that are going to be saved. The controversy as to who they are, right? Is there not a controversy in the world concerning this anti-Shem word? Okay? You can't call melanated people standing up criticizing a bunch of liars, calling them anti-Semitic. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay? It's an oxymoron just to begin with. And then they're not the real people. You know, they're a bunch of Europeans that came from the Caucasus Mountains and the Ukraine during the Renaissance period, the rebirth of the Roman Empire, the empire of the Edomites. Read the book by William Beeston, Rome, the empire of the Edomites. Okay, it will tell you where they went. There's another book out there, and there's videos online concerning different individuals that are on there explaining within 15 minutes where these people came from, when Rome fell, where they went to, where they dwelt in the Caucasus Mountains, and when they went and split off and became Zionist Christians here in America, and then stayed over in the European nations and went over there, okay, Zionist Christians, and then went over into the Middle East calling themselves Zionist Israel, right? They started calling themselves Israelites in 1860, by the way. Okay, let's prove that too. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, where's that guy at, man? Hold on. I am going to get that dude, man. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find. I gotta be careful. I might go right past him. Little bald-headed fucker. There he is. Okay. Subversive-ish writer Mort Steinschneider invented the term anti-such and such in 1860. The term is used to do what? To silence those that dare expose ish crime. Right? Okay. He's the guy that created that word, people. Alrighty. That's not the point. The point was all about, see. Yeah. Okay. This is what they want to put a stop to criticizing. You can criticize every goddamn body else on the planet, but you can't criticize them. That's not fair. Okay. But for the people that refuse to participate in their cashless society, this is where they're going to put you. Okay? So they're telling people, you better get ready to make a decision. You're going to have to get ready to make a decision one way or the other. This is what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, man. Okay? Real talk. Hell, I speak that to myself as well as others. Right? To execute judgment, vindication, an advent for final judgment. To plead, have controversy together. To be judged. To judge. To judge, to plead, to avenge, condemn, execute, judgment, defend, deliver. Right? Strong's definition, shafat. Shafat. Right? A primitive root to judge, i.e. pronounce sentence for or against, by implication to vindicate or punish, by extension to govern, passively to litigate, right? To avenge, to condemn, to contend, to defend, to execute judgment. Okay? See? That's what it means by to plead. To plead with them. Who are they? All nations. Okay? For my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Right? That's the reason why the Most High is doing it. Okay. Let's go over here to Jeremiah 49, verse 20. Because as it stands, what's his name? Benjamin, nothing not a Jew. He's got the unmitigated audacity to continue to push off into Rafah, to the G word oside, to G-ocide the Palestinian people. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't give a shit about the Palestinians, because they've had us in captivity and slavery and mistreated us and raped and sold us, and sold a boy for a harlot and a girl for wine that they might drink, just as well as all the rest of these Edomites and the other nations. The Arabs had their hand in it. Canaan, the Hamites, they've had their hand in it, aka the Africans. There's a difference between Africans and so-called African Americans. We're not Africans and we're not Americans. Okay? We were already here. Okay? And then you brought some other individuals over here to intermix their bloodline with us, which were the criminals of Africa. Okay? Now you brought some of individuals that were Israelites, intermixed with them on the boats, on the ships, like it says in Deuteronomy 68, 28 and 68. Okay? But Jeremiah 49 and 20, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Right? Teman are the thinkers, the think tank of these Edomite devils. They come up with all of these wicked laws and grievousness that they prescribe, mischief by law, right? Surely the least of the flock, right? The least of the flock are the Edomite devils over there calling themselves, okay, these devils calling themselves the JEWs and are not. Okay? Real talk, man. Those are the least of the flock of all these Edomite devils. Okay? Shall draw them out. Okay? Who are them? Babylon the Great. Okay? The earth is moved. Okay? Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. At the cry of the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Bozrah. Bozrah is the capital city of Edom. And in the modern day sense, the capital city of democracy is America. Okay? I'm just telling you, man. That's what, hey, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone are excellent biblical teachers. I strongly suggest that you go and listen to what they have to say and bring out your Bible. Okay? Take notes. That's what I did. Okay? But anyway, surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them, right? Now, this Bozrah, and at that day shall the heart of the mighty man of Edom, shall be as the heart of a woman in her pangs. Right? So, and a lot of these so-called soldiers, okay, are not soldiers. Okay, trust me, they're just not soldiers, man. They want to be women. They want to be cross-dressers. They want to be transmissions. They want to transform into a woman as opposed to a man. God made you with a rod, but they want to have the rod cut off and split to become a woman. How does that work when your body naturally produces testosterone? The woman's body naturally produces estrogen. Okay? I mean, these devils, man. And they want to confuse the difference between a man and a woman. Okay? I mean, these people, they gotta go, man. Goddamn, that's all they know how to do is to just, man, that's all they know how to do. Right? Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. And he can't hide himself anymore. That's the reason why they're pushing, this wicked thing. As far as, Where was I at? News break, yeah. You know, that's what they're trying to do, man. They're trying to push this RFID chip and shut down all of your banking institutions, okay? They don't want you to have any more access to your money, okay? $267 billion bank in Australia to abolish cash warns customers to prepare for a massive digital overhaul, okay? And that's what they're doing, man. Go back to Isaiah 36:6. Okay, where was I at? Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand. Wherein if you depend on these government to take care of you and your family instead of trusting on the power, might, and will of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, right? And pierce it, so is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Okay. Now, this Pharaoh, okay, let's get a picture of that. Let's get a picture of Pharaoh. Where's it at? Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Let's get a picture of Pharaoh. Where's Pharaoh? I seen it. Let's get it. Let's get a picture of Pharaoh. Of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Okay. This is the next Pharaoh, right? This is Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Okay. In the biblical context, this is him. Okay. Just wanted to let you know. Okay. Annuit Coeptis, Novus Ordo Seclorum, the Great Seal. Novus Ordo Seclorum, New Order of the World. Okay. Of May 1st, 1776. Annuit Coeptis. Okay. Which means we have crowned our enterprise with success. Okay. So you get a chance to choose this November. You want to be with Biden, who's a puppet. You want to be with Donald Trump, who is Nero in the reincarnation. That's going to put your ass in a FEMA camp. So you're either going to take it willingly or you're going to take it by force. Understand? And that's the way it is. Alrighty. So anyway, I didn't want to make this video too long. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth who rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. One more chance. Revelation chapter 14. Doom for those who participate in a cashless society. Doom for worshippers of the beast. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, in other words, if you capitulate to taking the radio frequency identification microprocessor to access your central bank digital currency in order to get paid from your job to participate in the cashless society, right? This is what it means by worship. The beast and his image, his cashless society, and receive his M.A.R.K. microprocessor in his forehead or in his hand, because you have an opportunity to choose which one. Let's go back and get a picture of that where you can choose which one. You can have either one of them. Doesn't matter. What was that? That at the top? Was that the top? See if I can find that for you right quick. Because they're saying you can have either one. It don't matter. Just got to be very careful so I can show you pictures. You know, it's got a picture of both of them side by side in your hand or in your forehead. I just need to go find it right quick if I can, without going right past it. There it is. Okay. Okay. It's like, yeah. In his hand, right hand, or in your forehead. Okay. That's your forehead. That's your hand. Left hand, right hand, it don't matter. Alrighty. Just had to put this video out. Make sure. You understood. Then third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, Revelation 14:9, if any man worship the image of the beast, worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation. Okay, let's go get some more learning. Okay, let's go get wrath. Okay, what is wrath?
Strong's G 2372. Thumas. Thumas.
Thumas. Passion, angry, heat, anger forthwith boiling up. Glow, ardor, the wine of passion, inflaming wine, which either drives the drinker mad or kills him with its strength. Okay, whatever. Wrath, fierceness, indignation. Let's get indignation. Okay. Let's see. See if we can get indignation. Cup of his indignation, right? Or gay. Right?
Strong's G 3709. Arge. Arge.
Arge. Okay. Anger, the natural disposition, temper, character, agitation of the soul, any violent immersion, anger, wrath, indignation, anger exhibited in punishment, hence used for punishment itself, punishments inflicted by magistrate. The magistrate. Yeah, we all know what magistrate is. That is an authoritative figure, right? Anger, vengeance, right? From properly desire as reaching forth or excitement of the mind, i.e. by analogy, violent passion, justifiable abhorrence, right? By implication, punishment, anger, vengeance, wrath, indignation. Okay? So, yeah. Violent emotion, agitation of the soul, disposition, temper, character. Okay? So, yeah, the Most High, yeah, he's going to get you. The same, Revelation 14:10, shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the image of the beast. In other words, if you capitulate to taking the radio frequency identification chip under duress and stress of your wife, bitch whining and complaining about there's no electricity, there's no food, how are we going to feed the kids, right? And his image participating in the cashless society, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, which is the radio frequency identification microprocessor, which I just showed you a picture of. You can pick and choose which one you want. Okay? Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and the faith of Yahushai. Right? And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. Okay? Okay. Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Now, how in the hell does the spiritual entity, Satan, have a prison? You see, he has individuals that he works through, just like the Most High has. Remember, Satan is a carbon copy, or he's not a carbon copy, but what he does is he copies. He's a copycat from what the Most High God does. Okay, and he instructs his children, the children of wickedness, the Edomites, on how to copy after the Most High, how to set themselves up as the people of God by posing as the people of God. He shows them how to become liars and imposters. Right? Now, I mean, because that's what they do. Okay? They lie and they're imposters. They're not the real people. Okay? So the only people that can put you in a prison are the modern day Babylonians, aka the modern day Assyrians, the modern day oppressors, who are Edomites, Hebrew Edomites. Okay? Don't get me wrong, the Caucasians are from the bloodline of Shem and from the blood of Abraham, but they're not the chosen seed of Abraham to receive the blessing and rulership and dominion forever. They're not the chosen. They have a temporary rulership. Okay? And they've used oppression as punishment for the children of Israel. This is what they've done. And the children of Israel, like I just explained to you earlier in the video, who they are. Okay? Now, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. I showed you a picture of what the type of prisons they're going to put you in. Okay? That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Okay? So we have to be faithful. Okay? Be thou faithful. Okay? Unto death. Okay? Okay? Yep. That's what we got to do, man. Unto death. That's the reason why I read Revelation 14 and 13. And I heard a voice of heaven saying unto me, Write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yep, since saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. So, when it comes to having that radio frequency identification chip, you're an Israelite, you know, it's time to lay it down. You're done working, man. You're done. Okay? You can't go any further in this society. Anybody who goes further in this society to participate in the cashless society will be destroyed by God. Why in the fuck would you want to die like that, man? That's too hot for me. Shit, that's way too hot for me. Let me show you something. Isaiah 34 and 8. Let me show you. Right? For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. We just spoke about controversy earlier, right? Okay? Recompense. What is recompense? Payback. Let's get recompense because a lot of people don't understand what that word means. Recompenses. Okay.
Strong's H 7966. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom. Requital. Reward. Retribution. Reward. Recompense. Reward. Requital. Requital. A fee. Recompense. Retribution. Okay. Retribution. Okay. Let's see if we can find that word. Retribution. Can we get it? Let's see. Let's do this. Let's go over here to retribution. Retribution definition. Retribution, noun, punishment imposed as on a convicted criminal for purposes of repayment or revenge for the wrong committed. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get that, right? For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses, retribution, payback, right? Judgment against you being a criminal for the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone. Okay? And the land thereof shall become burning pitch. Okay? What is burning pitch? Let's go get it. Burning pitch. Zephet.
Strong's H 2203. Zepheth. Zepheth.
Zepheth. To liquefy. Pitch, tar, asphalt. Okay? Now we all know what tar and asphalt is. Now you know what burning pitch is. It's tar, it's asphalt. You know, you have the construction workers that put tar and asphalt on top of buildings, right? And they smell, and they put the tar and asphalt on when they redo the street. You know, when they put the tar and asphalt on the street, so this way you have a smoother ride when you go down that street. For the construction workers out there doing it. The construction workers are Issachar, the hardest working people on earth. Right? Pitch. To liquefy asphalt from its tendencies to soften in the sun. Pitch. Okay? There you go. Now you know what it is. Burning pitch. Burning pitch is asphalt, tar. Right? Isaiah 34:9. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day, the smoke thereof shall go up forever. We just read that in Revelation 14, right? From generation to generation it shall lie waste, none shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. Right? The line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. Nobody will live here. Not human. Ain't no human beings or whatever. Because as far as the Israelites being human right now, that's going to be changed into another meaning. We're going to go from corruption to incorruption, and from mortal to immortality. Okay? Like it says in 2 Corinthians, let's get it. All right. 2 Corinthians 5:1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle, meaning your body, were dissolved, we have a building of Yahweh, an house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. See? For in this we groan, earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house, which is from heaven, if so be that being clothed we shall not be found naked. Right? For we that are in this tabernacle, meaning in this body, because we got aches and pains, you wake up, you got to go to work every day, your back hurts, your head hurts, you got a headache at work, you don't feel good, you got to go home, you got to worry all the time. This tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for what we would be unclothed, but clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life. Right? All right, let's get that. Maybe I'm going too far, I don't know. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, right? Where I said earlier, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall all be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Can't die anymore. Can't get sick anymore. None of it. Right? It doesn't apply to us. It applies to the nations. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Says the same thing in the book of Daniel, don't it? Let's get it. Daniel 12, right? Verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Okay? Now you understand what we were talking about in Revelation chapter 14. Right? Here is the patience of the saints, Revelation 14:12. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the faith of Yahweh Shai. Right? Like I said before, be faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life. The Son of God told you that. His name is Yahweh Shai. Okay? A black man whose feet and hands are as fine brass as though they burned in a furnace. Right? Let's get burnt in a furnace then. Let's get the burned in a furnace. Better get it. Let's get that burnt in a furnace thing right quick. Boop. Okay. Right? See, if Yahweh hair was like this, is from here, skin look like this, then who is this? Okay? These bastards have been revealed, man. Now, this is my point. Right here. Hebrew Israelite, right? Brass, burnt brass. That the same vessel, one is above it and one is looking directly at it. Right? Revelation, verse 1 and 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. That's why you have fine brass and you have burnt brass. Nobody else looks like that but us. See what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of this video. I've been on it too long. Right? And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord, right, by keeping his laws, his statutes, and his commandments. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. These are blessed, right? Blessed be the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, say the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. Alrighty? So, all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth through ruled will. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.